A Midway High School student competing in an international science and engineering fair received an award for a project that could help fight antibiotic resistance.
The Centers for Disease Control say antibiotic resistance happens when bacteria defeats the drugs designed to kill them. The resistance comes from people overusing and misusing antibiotics. Our Stephanie Escobar joins us live in studio. Now, Stephanie, the CDC estimates every year at least 2 million people are infected with antibiotic-resistant bacteria, and at least 23,000 of them die because of it.
Vince, they call it one of the biggest public health challenges of our time. And now a Midway student is hoping to be part of the solution, designing a program to help regulate antibiotic prescriptions. Her project competed against 90 others at the International Science Fair in Arizona.
Sophie Kearney has a passion for science.
Being able to use the skills that I've gathered to help others is something that has really driven me.
It drove the Midway High School junior to create a computer program that determines the efficacy of an antibiotic against the bacterial species patients have. It also measures the potential for drug resistance.
Let's say that our patient has E. coli. The doctor would put in a 7, which is the number for E. coli. And then the program lists the antibiotics available for use in the program.
It gives doctors 3 different options of prescriptions, and if patients are resistant or allergic to any of the antibiotics, the program lists other choices.
Just being able to have a way to regulate and almost standardize the prescription of antibiotics has really impactful implications for patients all over the world. Being able to make sure that we are limiting the amount of redundant antibiotic prescriptions is a way to make sure that patients are always getting the best care that's possible for them.
Kearney's interest on this subject stemmed from her oldest sister developing resistance to some antibiotics after having an infection.
Maybe back when she was 7 and she was developing that antibiotic resistance, it might not have happened if there was a program like my program implemented in that hospital.
Kearney won 3rd place in the microbiology category of the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair earlier this month.
It was so exciting. I cried as I was walking on stage. It really was an unbelievable experience.
Her sponsor, Midway chemistry teacher Crystal Moose, says Kearney's project could be put into use right now.
The great thing is this isn't your normal scientific lab experiment. This is students who see a problem and are taking time outside of class to design a solution to that problem.
A problem that Kearney plans to continue to tackle once the next school year rolls around.
So exciting for me to have it actually, get a little bit of reward for the work that I've put into it, and maybe, see it to maybe go into some sort of hospital, or being able to actually put it farther than just science fair.
Kearney won $1,000 as part of her award. Next year, she hopes to implement her program in a healthcare facility. Kearney wants to compare the options given by the program to the prescriptions doctors are giving to patients. If your hospital or assisted living care facility would like to participate, you can find out how to get in touch with her sponsor on KXXV.com.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. Sophie isn't the only student from Midway ISD to send winning projects to the International Science and Engineering Fair in the past 5 years.
Students from other Waco schools also qualified to send projects to the International Fair, including 2 sophomores from Live Oak Classical School. Now, their project was titled Hybrid Rocket Engine.